I'm Jody Patterson. I'm a mom of 5. We live in Brooklyn. We just moved to Bed-Stuy. We're just like a regular family. We are always at a crossroad, like, can we afford tuition? Like, do we eat green food or do we eat like fast food? What's cheaper? So this is Othello. This is my rascal. This is Cassius, my oldest. I like to call him the president. That's Penelope.
And that's the tiny.
That's Penelope, who's 7.
I'm 8.
Penel is my 3rd child, and we assumed girl, like perfectly anatomically perfect girl. Everything looked in order. Really early on, there were signs that Penel was very different. Something was weighing on Penelope really, really heavy. Every time we would try to put clothing on him or dress him or bathe him, there was like an intense reaction to his body from himself. Once Penelope started to speak, it was like, I'm not a baby. It was one of the first sentences, I'm not baby. And no, it was like no to clothing, no to shoes, no to hairbrushing. And so one day I remember pulling Penelope aside and just being like, what's really wrong, baby? Like, why are you so upset? And Penelope said, well, because everyone thinks I'm a girl. And so I said, oh, baby, it's fine. You can, however you feel on the inside is great. And he said, no, I don't feel like a boy, Mama, I am a boy. And so that sentence was really hard because I was like ill-equipped. Like, okay, what do I do with that? I don't know how to handle that. I felt like I had kind of maybe dropped the ball in some area. All of my sisters and my mom, raised me to really be proud of being a woman. And my child was like, I don't want to be a woman. Like, I'm not a woman, I don't want to be a woman. I love you, Mama, but I don't want to look like you. I want to look like Dad. So I just felt like, what had I done? Had I forgotten to do something that was really essential to self-pride?
That's my sister. That's me when I was 3 or 2, when I was shy. That's me. That's Cassius. That's Penelope.
A lot of people confuse this conversation that I had with Penelope as being something too advanced for like a 2-year-old to talk about, but identity is something that happens that early. I think when people say, well, how does Penelope know that he's a boy at age 2? And I would say, well, when did you realize you were a woman? It was like crystal clear what he was saying. I don't want to be you, Mama, I want to be Papa. I want a doctor to make me a peanut. I don't want boobs. I do remember at that moment, in my head, not considering Penelope she anymore. I was really aware that what Penelope was talking about was identity. But in terms of me, why did I let my kid sort of lead in this moment? Because it smacked me in the face. Guys, watch this. Close your eyes. This is gonna be fingers with blood. Shh, don't say it. Fingers with blood.
Oh, you do.
Lots of
That's
blood.
it's actual blood. Oh, Mom, don't do that. Don't use actual blood.
Ketchup.
Fingers with
Nope, not
I don't like ketchup stuff. Except
fingers with blood.
chicken.
Like after we just said, okay, yes, you're a boy and it's all good. And like, yes, you can wear really like boy clothing, not like tomboy clothing, but like just go to the boy section. Like find anything that you want to wear and wear it. He just kind of lit up. Initially, it's like weird. You notice like all the constructs around gender. And in the same way, you become very keen on the way you treat girls and the way you treat boys. I like the fact that the kids sometimes talk about it and debate it or don't see eye to eye. And if Penelope can handle that conversation in our house, then he's ready for handling it in the world. His siblings and his friends protect him. So like, if we're walking into a new situation, a lot of times his best friends will step ahead and be like, okay, so my friend Penelope's coming. He is a boy, he likes to be seen as a boy. You can call him Penel, you can call him Penelope, you can call him Jack, but he's gonna come in and he's a boy. So there's like this kind of like camaraderie that his siblings have with him and his friends have that, they kind of look out for him.